guys, ZyloFilms here, and I will be recording a new video for you guys, alright? And this is a very special video, because I figured this out a while ago. Before I start this video, I'd like to explain why I've been missing, and then we can get right into it. I've been missing because my computer had some virus on it, and I had to basically restart my computer. So I didn't have any of the games or programs for about 2 months. So yeah, that's what happened. Anyway, let's get to the video. Here in the beautiful city of Kavala, the biggest city in Altus, the island based off of the Greek island of Lemnos, it is also, right where I'm standing, ground zero for the Tower 4, if you guys play the King of the Hill. Now, King of the Hill is basically, you hold the objective, and whoever has the most people in the objective is the one taking, the points. Well, it's kind of hard to take an objective if you can't kill the people without dying yourself. And that's where these stances come in, especially in urban environments. Now, these stances range from 4 extra stances for each of the individual stances of crouch, prone, and stand. Now, these are left, right, up, and down. And they exist for all of them. Up, down, left, right. Prones. Up, down, left, and right. Now, these features are very easy to access. All you do is use your normal W, A, S, and D, which is your forward, back, left, and right keys, but you hold control. Don't double tap control, that lowers your weapon. Hold control and hit W. That will bring you into an upper stance. Now if you hit control and S, that will bring you back into a regular crouch. Now if you hit control and S again, that will bring you into a lower stance. Now if you hit control W, it will bring you into a regular crouch. Now, it obviously won't bring you into a regular crouch. It'll bring you into whatever stance you are in. Reset your stance. Now, same thing applies for the left stance, which is control A. You hit control D to get back into the regular stance, and then control D again to get into the right stance. And control A to get back into the regular stance. Now, where could these be applicable? Well, pretty much anywhere you look. Right here. You need to shoot someone on the other side of this fence, but you can't shoot through these iron bars, can you? There's a bunch of iron bars in your way, but you don't want to expose yourself like this, and you don't want to expose yourself like this. Well, there's actually 2 methods that you could do here. If you need ADSing, you could actually go into a left stance, which puts the gun in your left hand, as you can see. And then you can actually lean out from the left stance, which will actually lean you out all the way over here, allowing you to fire while aiming down sight. Now, if you want to go for a lower profile, a lower approach, you can actually go into a prone, go into a left stance, get into first person, crawl out a little bit, and boom. Now you're exposed this much, you're really low to the ground, and you can still fire on an enemy very easily. Now, there are some problems with the prone stances, and the problems is that normal prone, you can move. In upper prone, you can still move. But in all of the other stances, lower prone, left prone, and right prone, you cannot actually... Okay, you have limited movement when you are in right and left control. In prone, I mean. You can only move side to side. You cannot move forward, you cannot move backward. You can move further this way, or you can move further this way. When you are in lower prone, you cannot move at all. Another problem is that when you are in left prone, right prone, or lower prone, you cannot actually aim down sights. So you are left to be spraying, if you will. but you are in a prone stance, so your accuracy is phenomenal. Now, if you have HUD, this would be a amazing feature to be using, since you can still see your crosshairs just lay into some people, and you'll be perfectly fine. Other instances where maybe upper prone would be more useful would be if you're sitting behind this barrier. Now, you can't shoot anybody from regular prone because you are too low unless they are high up above you. But you're completely and highly exposed to anybody out here if you go into crouch. Well, if you go into an upper prone, this will allow you to shoot over while keeping a minimal profile. So you can shoot at people across the street or shoot at people over in the office buildings, the lower portions of it anyway, without completely overexposing yourself, while still having a heavy accuracy as well. Another thing you can also do is peek over these walls. Standing up, you are highly exposed, overexposed if you will, and here you cannot actually shoot over. But if you go into an upper crouch, you can actually have access to shoot over the fence. But you need to shoot a little higher. You go into a lower stand. Now you're able to shoot even further, you know? You're able to shoot closer to the ground. But you need to shoot somebody right here. Well, you get into upper stand, and boom, you have complete access, while only showing them the top of your head. So, overall, these stances are very important, and there's many other ways that these can be used, whether it's peeking into buildings, peeking down roads while wanting to not expose yourself, shooting at people down the road without, fully exposing yourself, especially when you're trying to shoot somebody on the left side of an object. You can't actually hit anybody because of how the gun is placed on your right hand. Well, you lean out, and boom, it's in your left hand, and you are not as exposed as you would be if you were trying to shoot like this. Overall, these stances are very useful in this environment, especially in urban environments, which is why I based myself here in Kavala. I'm ZyloFilms. I hope you guys took something out of this. Remember, it only gets better from here. I'm ZyloFilms, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.